Welcome to Salt Lake City, where the mighty Utah student section is ready to turn this place into a cauldron of noise. Rice-Eccles Stadium, home to the Utah Utes. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Utes will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Buffaloes offense will have the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Utah's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Hauls it in. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Utes are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll pull it on the read. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Utes line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll start this drive firing. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. They'll go to the counter. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down. At the 45, on its way. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The Buffaloes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Key. Stopped after making the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Gadecki. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? They'll try to get the first through the air. Safe completion on the screen. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Colorado! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the tailback. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The running back has it. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying to impose their will with the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the big paws on him, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Utes decide to punt it away. They'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Quarterback on the keeper. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Moving away from pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And that is where defensive ends make their money, by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang, Skippy. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life down.
And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. He'll do it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. The give to the lone running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll run for it on third and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
That's reeled in. It's Gadecki. Smashes ahead. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Buffaloes get it past the sticks. From the 33, it's first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. They'll leave it with him. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's third and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And first down for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Second down.
Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll go to the air on third and short. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 6 over South Alabama. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On second down, wants to throw it. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Finds the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Buying some time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This will likely be the last play of the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got the back over the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Scrambling away. He's going to take off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He's going to pass. Finds space on the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Feeling some heat. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He'll do it himself. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They're bringing heat. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Hand off from the shotgun. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. Pirouette. gets through. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Utah.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Off play action. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
The Buffaloes send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They move the tight end all over. Leaves it with the running back. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Utes will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score Colorado 24, Utah 10.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Utes will call on their punt team. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. To the air on 1st down. He finds his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. Push down for the tackle. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Stretch open down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the missed connection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over South Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Going up top on first down. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stings, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking to throw. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll take a knee.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll throw it on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.